On the knife, they'll be starting on the CT side, and we get Ancient and Vertigo, so pretty nice map pool here to close out the day. And I say day, we still have two more best of threes to come. It's our day.
Our day.
Yeah, we just have one game, and then we have Sadikist and Jason Moses O'Toole coming up next for the Danish Derby. Complexity is still favored here by the 1x bet odds, but Ego brought this one back indeed.
Two-man sandbags play.
Do they double nade it?
No, this could
Double nade it.
catastrophic.
Kablamo.
Ouch. Well, sandbags clear, lads, and maybe even the entire round as they're going to just flood on in. The rotate's on its way. Don't overthink it. Just charge on in. Smoke to erupt. Bomb to go down. And Complexity to lose the round.
Do you already start the conversation of, shall we keep our Kevlar in the kit, or should we look for a kill or two? JT peppered. The smoke on top of the site there. Hello.
No short angles to be adopted.
That is a free kill. Fang dead now. They're just going to continue to give them frag after frag.
It's the double Fs. Fiku, Furlan with nades and a click as well. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. We're going to see that one again. I mean, I was about to say no Molotov, but you know what's better? Instantaneous confirmation and destruction.
This is the first time round in the best of three we've had so far where Complexity have read the pistol wrong. Right, their two CT pistols up until this point have been almost the perfect counters of what Ego are going to do. And this time round, well, they've been countered with a double nade of their own.
Yeah, look what it's led to. You're going to have a bit of a gimme here. Ultimate, or as he's known in the server, Canary. Going to give it a good go. It's Milky to handle business. They're dropping in, trying to use numbers. And it's just more numbers on the stats for Ego.
Maybe no kills. 2 rounds, 0 frags so far for Complexity. Let's see how long this can be extended. They took an eco, so the gun should be coming out. And if it happens in a round like this, that is going to be keeping them very red-faced. But a great start here from Ego. And look, here's the thing. They're yet to, with this 5-man roster, play this map. So if you're Complexity, how do you prepare? What do you look into? How are you ready to go for a team, right, with this starting 5-man roster you haven't seen play? You're in the dark right now. Seems like the playing field has been leveled, and it is a best of 1. And this is a scout that if Ego pick up this series, Complexity only have their boo-boos to blame on Ancient, right? That 2v5, the clutches that they were giving on over, they had their chances. Oh.
Certainly did, and Fang has been given another chance. Off the Molotov he was looking for. That'll do nicely, though. So mid-posturing, I don't think there's more than that, and Grim's the one to jiggle to confirm no one out. JT's got a lineup for that. Drops the one way, but Ultimates are kind of brave on this. He's decided to continue to sweep through. Confirms no one's peeking a down ramp from it.
There's no flash, they're just swinging.
Yeah, and underneath it, Fang's toes exposed. Wow, quick adjustment to Milky with the bomb as well. They have to surge forward. Allowing Fang to tuck into sandbags. Now, I assume someone's checking this. Oh, Fang does manage to profit from that sandbags commit. Ultimate with a quick flick. And oh, on the fade, it's Furlan. JT, crosshair too shy.
Is this another 5-on-3?
It's certainly got the grounds for one.
Oh, it's a bit of a different, considering the biffers just continue to come here. It's not like the others. Shaped up a little bit more curious. There's a 3-on-3 established now. No defuse kit.
Oh my God, Fiku gets them both. And Junior now with a manageable, perhaps, 1v2. You have to get past ultimate scope, though. He needs to bait the shot. And he does bait the shot, get the frag. Can Junior come up clutch here for Cole? Oh, and as he touches it, ultimate strikes. Just knew he'd have to have his back turned there. And smiles all over the faces of Ego. This is the dream start. Not only have they won their first map of Pro League, but they've managed to start the third with a bang. That is the dream start.
Yeah, this is really good.
Look at this from Fiku. Like, we've been bigging him up throughout. Like, even in that Na'Vi game, he was finding a lot of closes and a lot of gaps on low HP. He's come into today with an equally impressive form.
Yeah, some players at home, viewers at home, whatever you want to be at home, you can do whatever you want. Might be familiar with MHL, who has made his way onto the Mounds and XT roster. He used to be on Ego as the All-Pro a while ago, and him and Fika on the team at the same time. And I thought the two of them looked like they could be prospects for the future. And well, I think we're seeing what Fika has here today. Aggressive out mid.
Yeah, you may not be ready for Junior, and pulling out your Molotov is a surefire way to confirm our suspicions. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, keep your nades in your pockets. Nearly losing another there, and they have. Juggle back towards the A site now. Furlan's unable to plant and likely a fourth. But it was just pistols, and they're going to leave with 2 AKs. That should be a pretty good save, Junior.
Yeah, I think so. He just wanted that smoke that was rolling his way on the ground. Going for a round like this, the bomb's already planted, 10 seconds gone, no kit. It was an eco. Exactly. Just save, just hold on to them. Okay, they're coming. They're coming to have a look.
They saw Config's Ninja.
Yeah, guys, but you don't have a kit. And you're the North American team.
What are you up to?
What are you thinking?
Got anything?
Round number 5 coming up next. Look, if they wanted to do more financial damage and try and get a kill, that would be the only explanation. But at the same time, Complexity don't have a round yet, and I'm sure that they could have used the AK. I think that, you know, Fang or Floppy or Grim, they would have loved to have had that in their hands, but that's fine. It's fine. It's an odd one. But, yeah, I'll take it.
Okay.
You take it every day of the week, I suppose, if you are Ego. Now, see, Floppy has cash left over. Guess who else could have cash left over?
Yeah, he just spent 6.5 as well, so he has spent
a big spender.
All of his schmeckles.
Loves the designer brand, I heard, does Junior.
Yeah.
They like Prada and Gucci.
Basement dweller.
I'm posing right now. I have no idea. The only thing designer I have is a mouse pad.
What a pose. It's our pose from Furlan. The fact he's alive and kicking, he's so vulnerable to a wallbang as well, but it's distraction, it's presence. Floppy has Grim in tow, so be safe for now. Fiku just poking and prodding. Fang with a re-aggress as well. He's going to call ramp clear here.
Well, it's a number advantage, but are you worried if you're a Polish Counter-Strike fan right now? This is where Ego do their absolute best work. Watch them snatch away another 4-on-5 disadvantage situation.
Yeah, the stats they brought up on the desk were very telling. The opening kill discrepancy between them and Na'Vi, and yet still managing to take it to 7 overtimes.
They can do a full B exec. Smoke left and right at Jenny's, molly back a site. They can even molly it over towards the quad position, flash and go.
Oh, util sailing. Grim calling for backup. JT summoned. Smoke on quad. That will extend play. Nice work from Grim to not only get a frag, he goes forward on this. He's so susceptible to the flashes. He's perhaps going to go underchecked. And yeah, Milky does meet him. Dancing around the box. It's Leman that's opened up the site, and this is now becoming the 4v5. It's very competitive. Junior missing a sitter. Does knock down the bomb plant at cost of HP. Elevated as they swing. Good isolation. He hasn't got time for the duel, and Fang gives him to him anyway. Okay, Cole will take the round, but down to a 1v1.
Yeah, very costly there, but they do pick it on up, and they had the read of that, right? They had the bodies in the right place. They threw them in, but you really like that out of Ego to get so much out of a scenario where, again, they were down in the dumps. Getting the bomb plant would have been perfect, but just brute forcing their way in. A nice one there from Milky. The follow through from Leman, not afraid to get in through the smokes, and you can see the chaos that he causes. Junior, important frag onto Furlan here, but not able to get across the line as Leman in the 1-on-2. Now, if you win this one as Ego, you're going to break the bank of Complexity again here. The win one, lose one situation, even with the loss bonus where it's at, is not going to feel good on the CT side. Back towards what worked, going to be an A play. So Mookie's going to Molotov over towards the construction position. Leman's going to try and work off the back of this with a flash of his own design.
Yeah, no close deagles to worry about this time.
That's going to make A more susceptible, at least you'd think. But JT, Fang, and Junior all here, still top of round, looking to fight, looking to find something. Is Fang.
Yeah, it looks like that molly's just the only thing holding him back. Turns the flash and delivers a single frag. Junior rattles off a shot, and he's just lost both of his teammates on A.
If they rotate straight back towards B right now, through middle, they can cut off the rotation point. Floppy's evacuated the site. He's gone towards A. Milky and Liam are going to slink on into his position, and you could almost call this round done. The bomb is yet to be planted, but it might just have to be the save from Complexity by virtue of those opening kills towards the ramp.
Looks like no one's home. They're clearing it now, and they'll work it out, but it's not in their interest, as you've already highlighted. Oh, they are starting to maneuver back.
I think they can beat them there. They just have no idea the fact that Leman and Milky have already literally come through middle. Like, mid is clear. We are not worried about mid, and there you go. Now it's called on off, right? These info plays from Complexity, they out of place here, and Ego continue to thread the needle, continue to really hurt Complexity. 5-1, the score will read in about 35 seconds time. This is already a great T-half from Ego here, and I'm sure that they're going to post a couple more because it's not like they've been tested too difficultly. And even in the round that they lost, they got it down to a one-on-one. So really, really good stuff. I'm impressed.
I think they're going to be very satisfied with this start. I'm sure coach as well, you know, knowing that you've already got a 5-round haul. And it was instantaneous. As Ultimate got that frag, we cut to his POV and he instantly was knife out and walking back across that bridge. So they know what they're doing. They're playing the fundamentals really soundly here, and Complexity can't help but feel that the mental's getting shaken.
I want to point out a key detail. I believe that Vertigo's been in the pool for what? Is it 3 years now?
Yeah.
So you think about these 18-year-old kids. When Vertigo came into the pool, they were 15. I'm sure they didn't have the stubborn boomer mentality of, I'm not going to play Vertigo. I'm sure they just played Vertigo, right? And I hear like a lot in the eSportal realms and stuff where you get like the young, like, yeah, they love Vertigo as well.
Yeah.
So if the new generation are even geekier on Vertigo than we've seen some of the better teams, that's really exciting. Double nades up again. Look at all the damage.
It's so good. And there's more to come on the swing back. Fiku this time booked. Fang goes down with the ship.
You'll take the trade.
You will. And this is a, you know, this is a repeat of how things started before. Leman in mid, flashed in. Milky's providing the support for that. They know what they want to do.
Pulled him away from A. Look, nobody's worried about A right now. Furlan ultimate, they can just walk up.
Oh, heavy commit from Leman. And they're trying their luck.
The one way I like this. They can boost over it. They can boost over it. This could punish JT. He spotted it.
Handled business with a double spray of his own. They're trying all the geeky moves. The double nade did start strong, but it's actually the boost that gets dismantled by JT. Nilky, he's been very much a supportive component of their T defaults. Let's see if he can have his moment in the spotlight. It's going to be JT, the first victim on a jiggle. Nice catch, but it pays a heavy price. Doesn't really matter in the junior head-to-head. We got 45, and junior unlikely to sweep, doesn't need to. His responsibility is just short. Floppy to fill the gap on site.
Now, I'm curious, right? We've been discussing the team getting overzealous in these situations. Nobody moving a muscle right now. Milky, is he aware of this?
Lovely handling from Junior as he sends him 51 floors down. And we see Complexity recover with a second round.
Imagine being a window cleaner of a building this high.
I heard it's actually like very well compensated because it's such a high skill and danger. Yeah, I mean, God, I see some of those videos. It does give me vertigo, if you'll pardon the pun.
I know a gentleman, I think it's one of my old man's friends, who does underwater welding.
Yeah, anything like that seems so. And I think the people that do the maintenance on the giant, well, the energy.
The wind turbines?
Thank you, wind turbines. Those are the badgers. But they're so tall and they're all finicky. You have to get up there and.
It's bloody windy in those places too, isn't it?
Oh my God, yeah, standing on the top of them. Ooh.
Oh, it's investment here from Ego. It's not the best of, but top ramp again. And wait, they're past. Look at this. Look at Furlan. Look how far Furlan has made it into the backlines right now.
He's just ignored Fang.
But this is not great for this duel, right? He might get spotted at the periphery. No, he hasn't. He hasn't.
This is crazy. Junior, dead. JT, reacting. Oh, he flustered. They trade. JT down. Fang the last on A, and it's up to the Deagle now. Do you really want to hit it? He does. How? Through the smoke. Completely obscured. Milky puts one between the eyes. Fang now has to watch as this one could really fall apart. It was his gap, his responsibility. He pushed. Furlan has completely flustered them, and a great flash forces Grim off the line. They get the info. He wants to fight and takes it. This is great proactive play from the CTs, but now Milky wants it. He's got the bomb. Milky realizes he's going to slap him down, and that is quite the recovery. Grim gets a lot of brownie points and credit for that. But that is brand new. I find myself saying that occasionally with Ego.
It's like an art maneuver, right? Yeah. To slip through a smoke like that and just take the risk, because it's likely you walk through and guess what? There's somebody on the other side just staring at that gray screen, ready to put a bullet straight between the eyes. But that's the thing as well. I imagine if it was a P250 and not a Tech 9.
Yeah.
Does he get two?
Probably.
Right, because the Tech 9 can be hard to handle. Didn't go for the full spammy nature, and without the plant down to the pistols for Ego. This is Complexity starting to mount a bit of a comeback. That is a chunky nade. Look at that.
Shattered, splattered, and all over middle. Their corpses lit up.
You've been using our new installation much? I haven't been using it as much as I'd like.
Yeah, I need to get back into the muscle memory of not cranking my neck and ruining my back.
Yeah, well, the thing is as well, if we had the monitor stands, then we could all watch on the same plane of existence.
Definitely would be.
Maybe that's an adjustment we can make. It's only week 4. You know, we're tidying up our bedrooms now.
Yeah, yeah, it's because they arrive tomorrow.
All right, well, it's been a couple of action-packed rounds, but this is just one away from complexity leveling the playing field. There you go. What do you got this time round? A bit more of a B lean early. Everyone has a different way to throw the geeky one-ways, and that is a curious way to volley out wood.
Oh, Grim lucky to have gotten away with that, with his life now forced away from mid. The pressure is being felt and relieved as Floppy has handled business. Fiku falls at a two-man advantage now for Cole to tie this right up. It was looking like it could spiral. And with Ultimate posted up in middle, another tag. God, they are wounded, and JT's just created.
Oh, did he release his nade?
Maybe.
He just released his nade?
God, we'll see. We'll catch it up because now the round. They can't let it slip. 3v5 becomes 2v2 and Grim's so low from the earlier engagement. Milky's got him on the swing. No, Grim is so quick and dropping the nade. Leman wide. Grim's got such a good head on his shoulders for this. Flash is there and he'll take a third. Take a bow. Grim, he's been saving him time and time again.
That JT death, it must have been a nade release, right? We might catch it here so you can see he's got the nade in his hand.
And he panics.
Oh, no!
Oh, that is a proper frothy one.
That and the Fiku falling off the bridge death in CT spawn.
Yeah.
You should send that into Funniest Home videos. That is some classic moments here.
You've been framed. Get the Benny Hill theme tune on.
That is funny as. Okay, well.
Pop it in the mail. 250 pounds.
Oh, dear. BXac here, triple nades, destined for default. That would be the place to lob him in, but Floppy's he's forward at this. Is he going to get flashed in? He might.
You're going to be clearing this. No, never mind. He brings the fight straight to him. And now, a single frag.
Oh!
A backup has been beheaded. That's a crucial headshot to be posting.
He can get an M4. They can pick up at least one safely. Or they could have.
They could have. They have stood still. So the no M4 retrieval is one thing. The bomb committing now is another. Leman charging in. Off the back of those flashes, the smokes are up.
Well, they have to wait this out. The smokes will start to dissipate, right? Because the util's on the site.
Getting it down.
Oh, wait. They missed?
Default, yeah. And he'll resmoke right side. They're going to be channeled now, and this looks very vulnerable.
Have another smoke.
Oh, Leman caught. Good pick from Junior, but a 10 HP with JT swinging. Furlan, the only armored opponent, and he does stomach the damage. Junior could go down here at any moment. They know he's still on that default box. He's just dancing, playing with his food. Fang one, needs another now. Has to be now. Really doing a lot of work, and Fiku's Deagle has second posted. He opened up the site, now he's going to close it. Fang, he knows where they both are. They're rotting the clock so beautifully. It's pandemonium as they go pull it across the line with just Deagles.
Wow, what a round from Fiku. That second kill was absolutely massive, and then the last two just to finish things off. Beautiful work right there. I thought there was enough utility to keep them off from planting the bomb, but they must have missed that molly.
Yeah, I mean, we heard it.
The sound cue was well, I was like, oh, okay, no plant, smoke's going to start to fade, and well, no, not at all. They get it down, they get it done, and Mini Rocks takes a timeout here. He's just chilling the troops out because that's quite the round to win.
Yeah, I think the molly was thrown because we saw whoever it was 5 HP, Furlan, I think, no, it was Leman, drop the bomb, and I just assumed that was him saying, I'm not going to be able to plant it, there's a molly down.
Oh, this is a bit risky for me.
Yeah, someone else take it on, and it was Furlan who managed to pull it off in the end. This is a great opener. Look at how little he sees of
Bang.
that. I mean, you can see a little aerial on his Teletubby helmet, but second a cracker, and these two were just playing the advantage so well. You know, like it's so frustrating when you're watching it from the CT perspective, but that's a product of how well Ago were playing it, making themselves difficult targets, making that time working against their opponent.
And it was a light buy.
It was a light buy. It was a light one. Fiku, just the difference maker for his squad, and he seems to be very, very cool. JT trying to be cool and ready to collect. He's actually going hyper aggressive. The mollies imply they're aware.
He got licked there, yeah, so they may have heard that. Hard to be in two minds when you're going for a play like that from JT, so he's going to have to hope he can get a resmoke or at least a way out. Might need a ride.
Oh, Graham, a nasty death to concede there. Wasn't ready for a T to be posted up, and JT.
They're not ready for this. No one's looking.
T
Oh, it turns out they are looking.
Yep, Fiku just having his crosshair just a little shy. Doesn't matter when he can snap that quick. So Ego, we're going to edge forward unless Floppy is in a position to... Oh, they're going so quick. Collar's so quick.
Walk into your death, boys. We'll take those kills every day of the week. They're not running down the clock at all. They're just throwing their bodies, hoping that Ego are just going, yep, let's go. We've got the kills we need. It's not the
Junior's
at all.
short. There's
exactly.
no steps.
Exactly. There's no info. There's nothing. They're pushing for no reason. They're making individual plays. You know when we're talking about Ego doing it, they're in a pair. They're connected to the hip. They're doing the three-legged bloody race we did at school. Is that the one? You tied together and away you go?
Throw an egg and spoon in there for good measure.
Yeah, well, Complexity are doing the sack race right now.
Yeah, well, now they got the egg on the face. Junior does take 2 for the trouble, but... Ooh. Oh, no. Oh, okay. They do keep us guessing, these teams. Yeah. They really do. It's flying by the seat of their pants. Ultimate with some good clicks. And ultimately, Complexity looking to... well, Eco, we're going to be looking at an 8th, almost guaranteed.
So I'm just heading over to our good friend Jason Moses O'Toole.
Let him know it's going to be...
his Twitter sphere.
Oh, yeah?
And what is it? What's his Twitter? Oh, it's Moses GG. He's also... Oh, no, it's Moses. I was going to say he's also an egg. Now, he tweeted 3 hours ago. It's a statement.
It was.
It said, Cole wins today. Now, if he meant they win a map, he's bang on. But if he meant they win the series, he might be pretty far off here.
That ancient...
That would haunt me, really. Like the 2v5.
Not even just the 2v5. The fact he got two back-to-back, kept to 2 CT rounds. And that in this one, it was a pistol and its conversion. Oh, this is looking more and more like Ego dictating the pace, and there is a stack in mid. Leman and Milky are being very loud about it now.
Let me on my box.
And it worked wonderfully. Anyone else? Yep, thank you very much. And it could be the A's. Give it to him.
Oh, come on, Leman.
That's mean. There's no point crying over spilled milk. He gets it all the same. 4 on the floor. And 5 only for Complexity CT side. It does seem to be... I mean, I think we've already analysed the root of the issue, Chad. Like, I mean, Floppy's the embodiment of it in that 3v5 death. That there are times where Ego are just playing the 2022 Counter-Strike edition, and it feels like Call have booted up the Solo Q 2018 edition.
Having a rough go, aren't they?
Just pushing at times where it does lead Ego to just essentially be by playing the fundamentals, turnarounds around they shouldn't.
What does Graham Pitt give you after this? Because it's definitely not a double thumbs up. Is it a red card?
It's
a yellow card.
Yeah, yellow.
Yellow?
If he had to hand out a card, it would be the yellow. He's actually having a bit of a Hawaiian shirt phase.
He is at the moment. You can't miss Graham.
No, you can't. And I mean, we've all been there. We've all had the...
But maybe that's his thing. He's got a nice beard at the moment right now. Maybe that's Graham. He wants to go with the Hawaiian shirts. Yeah, I can't fault it.
I'm not here to fault it. I'm just saying everyone has a phase where the Hawaiian shirts connect with you on a spiritual level. That's a good nade. In fact, juicy. 4 players catching Flack and Floppy trying to win the round in one single spray. It's only the single kill. Leman just committing full blind. You've got to respect it. Trusting his team. More flashes, though. It's Juniors that leads to Milky's death. Ultimate, though, tends to dig himself out of trouble, and it's Fiku as well. This is the potent pairing that have done it once. Can they do it again? A 2v4. Oh. And it's starting to take shape. Ultimate's a real gamer. Deep smokes on both sides. I'd love to see the plant, but Fiku wants a frag. Oh, and he was bang on the money. Crosshair there. JT quicker. Ultimate asked to do an impossible clutch with 9 HP.
He has the molly. He could flush the player out back at Jenny. Just bank it off the wall here.
And Fang, perfect. Holding that side, not allowing this to spiral. 6 for Complexity, and that's the first time we've seen Ego look a little human in the last few rounds.
Yeah, very curious approach to go for like a hard B with full set of utility, right? That's something you don't see a lot in Tier 1 Counter-Strike these days, is doing a full-on rush like this without some set pieces behind it. Like, for example, you would see like a Dust 2 quick play, but it'd be more like an explode with a door smoke landing and a couple of well-placed Molotovs. This was essentially just a B-rush don't stop with full U2, and that was the kill from JT, a very important one to make. But can Ego make it 9, or will Complexity keep us inseparable at the half?
We haven't seen this. 2-man set up in mid, and this time Grim gets to fight and play at his own pace with Leman.
He has been bullied in mid. They have been going there quite often and just flashing off the line. So good little mix-up, but Ultimate now with the AK in hand, not the AWP to make... Oh, I say that. He'll go back to the AWP. He's cleared out close. Wants to regroup with his team to finish this one off. You'd love a ninth if you're Ego.
They're very spread out, hoping to catch... Well, yeah, this is going to be a nice diagnosis of if they can keep their feet planted. We talked about it. Looking for info in a tradable position, or at least able to fall back and batten down the hatches. So, for example, here's Grim. If he can stand, get one, and fall back, that's dreamy. Even the information alone could be sufficient. An ultimate...
close boost.
Yeah, there's an AWP that could be there as well to swing off of it.
What a shot.
Wow. Yeah, not really much to fault other than Fiku's clicks being quick. And he's pushing the issue straight up, taking Ellie, tucking in. This is a great position to park him.
If they split B, this could be perfect.
On the smoke is even better. If you try and run through it, you give him any sound QCT, he's going to get so much. Fang is working.
Are they going A? They're going to go through this to A. Oh.
This is a hard fight for Junior. Look at this, head on a swivel, and he could be booked.
I can't believe this. I cannot believe this.
This is so spicy. Junior eliminated and Fang completely rotated. Yeah, bang on. Mid to A. A rarity for our final round of Ego's T-side campaign.
Just subverted the expectations of the utility that was thrown there. I thought they were even going to lurk through that smoke, and this should be Fiku's dead to rights. Wow. Fang gone, one to find.
Great shot, Floppy. Up the creek, finds a paddle in Fiku. Can he continue? Oh, yes he can. A freebie given. Milky down. Ultimate has to hold on to the round and clearing. He just holds his nerve, and that will do nicely. Finishes it off. Floppy 2 of the 3 in the clutch, and 9-6. 3-round discrepancy as we swap sides and take a quick break. Complexity back to the T side. Second day of play for Group D, and things are heating up in our third. It looked for a moment like Complexity could be picking up the W prophesized by the prophet Moses. Thank you. And we're ready to get underway. I've got Chatty B with me as they all hit walk simultaneously. I'm not sure if they know what they want. Fang's going to be the only one making noise, so trying to play some funny soundy games. They've got 3 here for the setup, and you can see 1xbet odds on the top of your screen, still favoring Complexity.
Surprising, isn't it?
That is odd. Leman gets the info, but he shouldn't get away with this. That's the util. 2 nades completely squandered. Junior still got his, and thankfully for Fang, he exists. Junior's hit a couple of great shots there as well.
Furlan's got some utility for this. If he can get a nade on the planter, it would be good damage to soften him up for Fiku to come on through, but Furlan playing forward here.
Yeah, this could just be Angels.
Oh.
Wow, one of them won. Furlan does tap away at Floppy. The nade could be good. It's a bit deep and yeah. Not something for Fang to do on short, and they are going to double swing. Oh, actually, isolates the low HP of Fiku. Furlan to win this. No Kev. Need more bullets. Still a fresh 20 found. Furlan doesn't close the gap, and Fang, he's hitting the shots now. Furlan very susceptible to a couple of body shots, and that is exactly what Fang is finding. Just taking his time. And 4 frags from Fang. He saved them with a double on short and closes the round with the double as well.
Oof, that one should have gotten really out of hand there. And I don't know how many bullets were left in all of this here while Furlan was taking that final duel, because he wasn't shooting a whole lot onto Fang there. You could see he was trying to isolate a shot here in the dying moments, because he did try and pepper away for a while. It just seemed very odd the way he was taking that final fight. I think ammo was a bit of a problem. But Fang bailing them out here in a big way, and a timeout called, the second of which for Ego so far within this map, and they've gone for a 4-spy. So a lot into this, right? If they concede this one, going to be finding the scoreline tying up 9-9.
I never find these 4-spies look as imposing as they can feel in the server. When you're looking at the 3D Eagles, an MP9 and a Scout, but the beauty of Counter-Strike is the rounds can take so many different shapes.
I think here, right, if you have this scout in play for mwlky and you've got a couple of Deagles and MP9, if you're just going to block a ramp, which is what a lot of teams do, then do something somewhere else, right? Like try and isolate a fight in a 2-on-1 towards middle. We just have a quick tech timeout called here, guys, so hopefully get this one sorted ASAP. But take a fight somewhere else or get some ground somewhere else, because if you just run down a ramp and play behind the smoke, it'll fade, and then Complexity can just take it as if it's a gun round. You can see the headsets are coming off. Fiku just grabbing a little bit of assistance here to make sure everything is
Everyone taking a chance to get those headsets off and let the ears breathe. It is map 3. It is the final half of our first series.
Maybe there's some of you at home who aren't too familiar as well with the setup that tends to come on through. You can see with mwlky here closest to the camera, he's got in-ears as well as the helicopter headset over the top. So maybe if you're a newer viewer, you're wondering why that is. Well, the in-ears are providing the sound and the helicopter headset is to close off any noise on the outside, as well as that will be used for the microphone.
Yeah, and the players are within proximity of each other, right? So you're not going to be hearing anything bar, perhaps, through a push to talk, a screaming celebration as they pull off a 1v3 ninja, for example.
Yeah, exactly.
Listening to the EG comms on that, by the way, if you didn't catch it, ESL tweeted it. They're just having full-on conversation, like a full dialogue, like, oh, did you see the shot I hit, dude? Yeah, oh, no, I got that one. And, oh, yeah, can you see the flashbangs? Meanwhile, Config's just being a little weasel.
For that to be round number 1 of the entire game, at that point, I was like, well, their mental is in the bin, and let's move on to map number 2, should we? Like, it kind of just got away from the single digit.
And I think one of them, it might have been automatic or so. You just hear, like, when he starts to defuse, you just hear one of them go, wait. just like, I'm not sure I heard it. I know I'm too far away to actually do anything about it, but guys.
Did we?
Yeah, I mean, we all know because we play the game how fragile your mental can be, because Counter-Strike, there are amazing ways to win rounds and there are amazing ways to lose rounds. And we've seen a couple of both over the course of our series. Let's see what this has in store for us today. A bit of a change-up, actually. It was an MP9, but Ultimate's got for a second scout this time.
Okay, well, bit of a different buy. Let's see what this one can offer on up. mwlky looking around the smoke. We know that they do like the double AWP setup here. They have blocked the ramp. Wow.
Oh, well, that's
tag.
Very nice tag.
And they boosted Ferlin up in middle. So I like this here. It's a good position for him to play with the Deagle. Should be good for one, especially with Ultimate baiting. So Ultimate should take the duel first unless they boost on this back box, and that should bait them to swing into Ferlin's Deagle. So let's see, does the wombo combo work?
He gets the body shot, it's even better. They do swing in, doesn't tag, and yeah, down goes Ferlin. Looks like the round has lost its potency until mwlky puts one back in the feed, and Grim down after 1. Fiku's no slouch on this Desert Eagle. JT does fall afterwards.
3 bullets.
Oh, not enough bullets, not enough health. Floppy makes sure of that. So Complexity will come into this half with at least 2 required to equalize. The 3rd now on its way, and nothing more than a P250 for them to defend their honor.
This should be mandatory, this round right here, right? Considering how light this is going to be and the threats that are going to be coming in future rounds, this one right here has to be a conversion for Complexity. Anything that they're giving over, like maybe 1 or 2 kills, sure, you can get away with that. Don't let them save an AK. Don't let them win this round at all, because we are rushing B. It's a train straight into JT. The flash of Floppy helps. The MAC-10 continues to do some damage, but running out of bullets. The Glock is going to need some assistance here. He's grabbed another. Floppy should get away with his life. And Ultimate, well, the last man standing. This one was quick. We can thank Ago for a nice little fast eco round. And actually, he's looking to isolate Floppy. Can't get the crosshair in the right place at the right time. And the 9-9, as we discussed, has now been notched onto the board.
Wow. You know David Ambra?
I do.
You know how he's contributing so greatly to nature and awareness? And
sure.
He's also responsible for the tennis balls being yellow.
Why? Why are they yellow?
When he used to work as a controller at the BBC, he said they look better on colour TV.
Good on you,
That's
Dave.
how old he is. Respect, though.
Yeah. Fair enough. He's been around for a while.
He is.
Prolific.
Here we see a 5v5 on Vertigo. Looking for info, and Ultimate will have a good shot onto Junior, so they're trying something pacey here, and the trades are favoring Ago. 3 left for the cold take. They might want to slow this down. Floppy is under some scrutiny as the Molotov thrown out by Fern, and there's nothing behind that. Fang starting to take a lot of space on his own here, taking some liberties.
Leman might catch him.
Leman, yeah, back turn, Fang alone, so no trade potential. And just a reaggress from Leman has put us into a very unfavorable 2v4.
And no smokes available here. It's just to the classic left and right side smokes with a molly towards the headshot position. But they are being gifted a lot of room. It is mwlky playing just from headshot. He is on his lonesome right now. Leman can respond. mwlky having a glance, having a jiggle, having a peek. And on a timing, he might catch one player off guard here. Grim has weaseled his way in. mwlky now aware, has called for the cavalry. Not going to plan immediately here is Grim. Went for the fake, trying to draw out any bodies. But it will be a 2-on-4 retake.
Flash for him to cross back. Still vulnerable to mwlky. Has to consider that if he releases his crouch key. Makes it clear, though. The trajectory enables Grim to do some damage in this 2v4. He's gotten away, and now Ultimate's low as well. Can the two of them pull anything out of their hat? Good util to force the fight and not ready for Furlan. So, good to see the plant. It's a whole lot better than going down with nothing, but we will see double digits reached by Ago first. And as you've kind of already planted the seeds, Ago winning a series against Cole, day 2 after a very close affair versus Na'Vi. I think everyone else in this group is going to be taking these games up against Ago a little more seriously. These boys are truly impressing.
And good Counter-Strike being played for sure.
Yeah, I mean, some of the individuals in particular, good takeaways. I like their T default. I like the mwlky setting up Leman and him being a constant presence in mid. You can see Grim is dispatched there similarly. Floppy responsible for the B stairs, and Fernand's throwing in some aggression on the CT side as well.
Grim's watching this quite passively, so if they have a flash, Furlan can swing on through. Ooh, just takes the fight, and he's across. They have to worry about ladder now.
Horrible, horrible position to put them in. Look at that. You can see how much it's cancelled. He's even going to smoke it. Fernand. Chill your beam.
Careful now. He will be able to cross back, right? So he's safe, he's fine, but they will be constantly concerned about ladder, and now top mid push is also a problem. Now, they aren't aware of that right now, Ago. They're just going to drop back and play out this 5v5, but that will constantly be back in the mind of complexity as the round goes forward. 1:10 on the clock. Still no indication on where they want to finish just yet. Still very default spread like as another smoke will be trickled down the ramp to delay.
They look a little lost here. Floppy can change that. Or maybe it's Fiku to just catch him on his wandering.
Oh, not far off there. JT peppered on down a bit, and here they come.
Oh, they actually both go sandbag. They spotted him. If he can just take the fight, maybe he can bait Leman.
No smoke, you gotta fight.
Oh, they are dead to rights. At least one of them. Leman fights his way out of trouble and hits the great shot onto sandbags. Will fall eventually. But the damage has been inflicted. And 20 seconds, Fang. You got to get the bomb, and you got to get a frag. It's dead. It's secure. And it's 11. AWP as well for ultimate, an extra bonus.
Yeah, you can see he spotted that. He was just glued straight to picking it on up. And they're going to have double AWPs now for this CT side. Now, might be a little bit of a problem because Complexity are going into a light buy with only 2,400 coming into the bank balance in the next round of play here. But that was great from Leman there to get the double out of things. The double sandbag, I know that Kassad's going to be happy seeing this come out a couple of times.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it looked like as the molly arrived and I see no smoke, you're screaming no smoke. They still managed to fight their way out of trouble, and now we got Tech9s and Kev. Not the weapon for the job here, ultimate. Oh, it's mwlky, excuse me, he hits it. Absolutely fine.
Look at those flashes as well. One of them a little bit ahead of Leman there, but oh, Fiku, you've given one over here.
Taste of his own medicine.
This is a really strong setup. The incendiary picked up by Floppy actually could be great towards sandbag if they do consider it. Oh, but Leman's pushing forward.
Junior's
cheeky.
Oh, they both fall. Just a round ender from Leman. He makes it look easy. Still in the smoke. Oh, he'll clear the round out nicely. That's 4 kills from Leman. Constant presence on the T side mid. This time the A defender, and yeah, no issues.
That smoke's a bit of a face special right there. It's very, very difficult to deal with here, especially when you don't have any utility or big guns. Timeout called. This will be the second right now from Complexity. TC in the backlines there, just trying to chip on in and give them some ideas to this T side whirring back into action. They've been blank for the last 3 after the first 3 converted. And yeah, Leman, he just loves the sandbag, doesn't he? Retains a lot of utility there. I feel like it's a good safety net position, especially especially against rushes like this, if mwlky wants to take that type of a peek. And he did hit a quick flick at old mwlky to kick this one off. The timeout subsided, freeze time ticking on down. AKs are available. Fang's gone into a Galil to get more utility, and well, there's no junior AWP here, so Complexity, you're getting pumped right now. Feels destined to be an AGO victory, doesn't it?
It does. I mean, that's kind of been the flavor since the tail end of that first half.
Nafany lurk smoke, so now they have to be aware of the scaffold progress. mwlky just calling the bluff, scoping down the right side as Leman will drop a block smoke of his own and then push on in, and can even play around that as a bit of a one-way for the 20 seconds that it is up. And this is Complexity, I think, just waiting out the early CT utility. And AGO have actually thrown a lot of their utility early in quite a few of these rounds. So if they continue to do so now, well, that's a very deep one there down towards the bridge. Is going to land perfectly. Now, Fang, you've been left alone here.
Oof. Safe and sound. Lots more nades as you predicted, but the fight has to come eventually. 60 seconds. mwlky's been waiting for this one. Lurk smoke was dropped. Short has been held.
It's just mwlky here, right? So if he gets flashed, they will rotate to help him. There's the flash.
Perfect. And they're up. Loudly stampeding and taking space. Got a Molotov sandbags after some of the way these rounds have gone.
Looking to just be an A finish here. Leman's rotated over, but it's just the two of them to defend for now.
Nice. mwlky does hit the must hit. They've got to go now. 30 seconds. JT's rejoined the pack. Rotates are on their way and they're swift. Knives are out. mwlky wants to take another. He knows if he can leave them in dire straits. And that was the bomb carrier, no less. He will find the frag necessary. That will slow them down further. 15 seconds. The bomb is being planted. Junior finds a signature weapon and JT's found the flank. This makes a whole lot of difference. Junior can play for the plant, or rather the defuse. Kits plenty. Couple of flashes, Fang first contact. Junior already using that AWP to great success, but the frags come in. It was onto JT, and just like that, it topples over in favor of AGO.
That's 4 kills from the AWPs in that round. mwlky with 2, and up close and personal combat AWPing, and then ultimate on the retake. They're making rounds that should be difficult for these AWPs look quite stylish and easy. The first one comes to mwlky. Quick, bang, done. And then up close and personal when the crane pressure. He's worrying about short and crane simultaneously, positions himself the best he can to grab another, and he's getting a lot out of this, right? The thing is, if you play passive and you play retake, you give them so much space. They made this as jarring as possible, and you think that the JT kill gets it done, but getting fired up now, AGO, just 3 rounds away from doing it here.
This would be a big scalp to take, big confidence boost as well, building on what they started yesterday. mwlky swings immediately, dispatches a Fang. Oh no, they're losing all their players. It's all mwlky. 3 just like that, and 14 looms. It just started and mwlky looks to finish it. Oh, that's a change up from the previous.
Oh,
ultimate.
Barrel bait. It just perfectly tipped it over the edge.
And it's over. 1 minute 20. It's the 5 bodies. After waiting out the util for 50 seconds, they opt to just completely neglect it and charge.
I really like what we're seeing from AGO, because this isn't just like run at you crazy gimmicky Counter-Strike. Like, the individuals are showing some prowess. There's always some thought, the flashes, the teamwork, the utility. They're always throwing something different their way. Sure, we've seen some crazy CT re-aggressors and some odd maneuvers. You're always going to get that. But the Counter-Strike, for what they're playing, it's great.
It is. I don't know if that, because I know the flash assist can't always be trusted, but Junior just got a team flash assist on both of those kills from mwlky ramp. If he's just accidentally flashed up the 2 people committing to ramp, that is going to be a real Orkimo. And already the tactical timeout, just to perhaps reset.
Looks a bit sour here in the camp right now, because I think that they're aware just how difficult this is going to be. They have to go for a half buy now. You can't fully invest with 3.5. You have to half buy. That means AGO likely to get 15, and then you're going to need 6 consecutive rounds just for OT. And I feel like we had that discussion on Ancient only moments ago. What a great performance this has been. A team coming in, right? We've had this. We've done it with Party Astronauts, we've done it with LFO. Well, AGO, they got a bit more support. They got a bloody sick logo. And away they go to convert their 15th round. Nice, tidy nade. Furlan to pick on up a couple here. The MAC-10, it's quick.
Oh, thinking better of that. He's getting run down. Oh, so much space. They can run with this, build on this. Fiku could do a lot, but he's got pressure from every angle. Missed spray. The chaos is actually effective for Cole. It's enabled a plant. Ultimate reveals the AWP is close. It's Junior lurking to ruin the game for Leman. He's gone. Ultimate's AWP is present, but JT is using that AK recovery to success. And it looks like Cole have demonstrated that there is still some life in this complexity roster.
Oh,
perfect.
Nice shot from Junior there. Gets himself an AWP. Now, money for Ago to get back in with a buy here, but that's one way to make a statement and maybe rattle the cage a little bit. It's not going to be as easy as you thought, just because we've been rolling over in the last 5 consecutive rounds. We still got some pep in the step here, and that was just difficult, right? Furlan overrun, wasn't expecting the pace of those MAC-10s. JT leading by example. Ultimate had a hard time picking a target as well. And this one here, Fiku between 2 mines, between 2 positions. This is an important round right now for Complexity. A chance to break the money here for Ago and get back into this game.
Different pace. Oh, but a very similar start. Floppy has taken down the AWP just on the sandbags peak. He'll drop a one-way. He wants them nervous. He wants them apprehensive. The full util set to clear close B. Could be tempted to peek under. Smoke encourages CTs to have a look. Junior is actually again onto Leman. And that fight that Floppy's waiting for is coming his way. Just a little bit timed, and now, just like that, we fall from 5v3 into an even keel. The ship sailing evenly for Ago. This could be mwlky's demise. He's tagged up Fang, gets away.
Here they come.
Loudly.
Vico's rotating as well.
Molly's smokes, quick. mwlky not going to have his vision obscured, so a good, fair duel onto JT here. Nice maneuver, handles it. Junior posted up. It could
Look at the poise.
be the AWP frag. Nice play. Another on the edge of the smoke. Fiku wins his duel, and Fang does not have the health for this. They're getting sent straight back to the Shadow Realm after that short-lived success.
They are backing themselves in some of these fights. Like mwlky just there, I said, I'm going to stand right here and I will kill you. I'm not playing retake. I'm not scared of you, util. I'm not scared of you at all, actually. And then Fiku did the same thing around the cusp of the smoke. They're backing their aim individually. And these young guns, 1 round away now. Didn't think we'd be here today. Especially Ancient. I spoke about it earlier. The fumbles from Complexity is what saw them fall down a hole. They lost a 2v5. They lost some clutches to Fiku. They lost a clutch to Furlan. And they dropped their map choice after a smashing T-half, and now they're 1 round away from copping another loss here to the lowest seeded team in the whole bloody group.
Listen, you brought up LFO, you brought up Pi Astronauts. They got a map, but they didn't get a series. This is Ago demonstrating a different power level.
That smoke has definitely not landed where they want it. Look at the massive void that leaves. It does nothing. Just spurs mwlky to help out B.
Yeah, he's there for the swing out. Oh, nice find from Grim. It's actually the damage that enables Ultimate to keep things level.
No, mwlky's an A player, pressuring A now.
Oh, lots of pressure on Leman. That's a big headshot out of Floppy. They need to try and consider a commitment, but the rotate is already going to be there. And they don't stop. God, Junior nearly got swung on. Look at them, just holding W. Ready for the short fight. Floppy has to think better of that. They're all around him, and Ultimate still wants to force the issue. He wants to destabilize this commit. Junior on the sandbags, he's considering all of the options. Doesn't catch a glimpse of Junior crouched.
They're waiting for Furlan's flank, and it is coming.
Position, it's just cocky. Ultimate this time has gone down. Furlan, though, this time onto JT. They're coming in from either side. 2 players up against what was 4. Still no bomb plant. That's on Fang. Floppy to support and facilitate, and a quick one out of Junior. Nice
Real
catch.
good shot.
Fiku the clutcher, though, he's been somewhat of a closer, not ready for short. Floppy, some big contributions to keep this T-side alive. That's 1 of the 5 required.
Now, here's the thing. Ago, with the loss bonus, should be considering a force buy, like immediately. There shouldn't even be a conversation about it. They can't buy into the next, even if they take a full save. So have a threatening round right now, invest, or you could do 2, where you half invest, right? 2 rounds where you get like an upgraded Deagle, maybe a P250, and an extra flash or 2. And then the next round, do the exact same, because you know likely you're going to be on that, well, double eco scenario or forced by eco scenario here. So they are going for the middle of the 2. Fiku, very aggressive mid, very aggressive off the flash, and he can't hit the shot. They should deal with this now, and they will. Almost got out of hand there for a second.
Yeah, good pace.
I like it. Throwing something at the wall, seeing what sticks. they will do something similar in the next round of play as well, because as mentioned, only 1,900 into the next, so then they're going to have to go one more, and then 2,400 should get them the buyback.
Makes a lot of sense. And this is the reward that Cole get for their convincing victory there.
Something that could be key in a round like this is just saving an AK. So getting a kill and saving an AK, right? That could actually be worth a lot in future rounds here, because if you're Ago at the moment, it's just about how can we be as threatening in these rounds as possible, right? We might not win them, but how can we just make sure that they don't start building some confidence, don't start getting a couple of free rounds? Well, a saved AK, a couple of kills, that might be a good way to do it. But also knowing the buy is low, holding on to these deagles, get ultimate something. Maybe see if you can send him back up mid to grab one of the pistols from Fiku.
Not a bad shout.
Just so you have something to carry on forward here. So 3 more rounds now consecutive for Cole required if they want to take us to overtime.
Fang doesn't need to move any further. He takes a little cursory glance. But if you round the corner, I was about to ask for this. Yeah, look at that angle.
Hello.
It's like they're actually doing some sort of super meta double stack. Your crosshair is going to be very confused when it rounds the corner and has to choose. Five rounds demanded of complexity in a row, and they have already ticked 2 of the boxes. Chat's highlighted how the third may be imminent. And then we'll get to see Ago try and fight for their series.
I wonder if the thing is, if they really want to get out the double orbs again, it might not happen. It might not happen in this half at all. I just don't know if there's enough money to go around. Ultimate has made sure he's going to have saved enough, and then it could be down to a furl and drop. So this time around, everybody has an upgrade. There's no USPs in this one. A couple of P250s, a couple of deagles, and a run boost. That is a very high-risk play when you are 1 round away from losing the series.
Yeah, could have been so much worse. Still can. Bait. They're not going to fall for it, though. They will clear their corners. JT's doing it. Oh, no. Fiku actually catches him just as he pulls out the nades, and now they can maneuver around. They're expecting a bit of a gamble. Fang. Oh, he didn't get ready for the boost. It is looking so dangerous. Not like this, fellas. They've got Grim to rely upon. He might be able to arrive late mid for either of their commitments. They plant Leman as a short...
I like this. This is a one and done. He just needs to get one. Like, that's it. If he gets a kill here, this is massive.
Here comes the fights. Here comes the fights. And they've lost another. Not like this.
Back it up.
Oh, complexity. Dissolve against the eco. Oh, my. The mental. We talked about it. Ancient haunting their nightmares. Slip-ups of the highest degree. Ago take the series. That's gotta feel good. Quite the juxtaposition, I'm sure, in that studio area. Cole, a lot to think about after that one, and Ago, send him down a peg.